This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, after the final buzzer, the real emotions took center stage. Gian Mamuyac opens up about facing rain or shine for the first time, while Beau Belga reveals what the Elasto Painters missed the most about their former captain. Eala is heading back to the U.S. Open, fresh off a history-making Wimbledon run. The Filipina tennis star now sets her sights on another Grand Slam with a high-profile doubles partnership already turning heads. Blu Girls are world champions again. The Filipinas reclaimed the Pony International World Series crown in Texas, and their dominant run is now drawing the attention of U.S. college recruiters. Garcia says he's turning the page. The WBC welterweight champion opens up about his future, his message to Oscar De La Hoya, and what's at stake ahead of his world title defense against Conor Benn. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 22nd of July. Now, here's our roundup brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission, the Philippine Olympic Committee, and the NST-IAC. Titan Ultra's long wait is finally over. The giant riser snapped a 10-game losing streak with an impressive 103-87 victory over defending champion TNT. A result head coach Renzi Bahar said was made possible by his team's newfound commitment on the defensive end. After struggling through their first 3 games, Bahar challenged his players to make defense their identity, a message they embraced from the opening tip.
Challenge ko yung mga players ko to commit number 1 on defense. Because for our last 3 games that we play, especially on our last game against NLEX, kumbaga talagang nagkaroon kami ng masamang depensa. Okay? Nagsimula yon from our rebounding department, at the same time yung transition defense. Okay? So that's why after our loss against
And that commitment paid off immediately. Titan Ultra held TNT to just 48 first-half points, dominated the glass, and turned defensive stops into fast break opportunities to take control of the game. Bahar said staying focused on one possession at a time helped his players overcome the pressure of a 0-3 start.
Pakahirap ng 3 straight losses. How you motivate the players, how you motivate the team. But like what I said a while ago, I told them just to enjoy the game. Wag muna namin, we will just don't think about the winning right away. We just treat this game right quarter by quarter, every minute, possession by possession.
Import Terrell Brown led the way with 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals in his long-awaited PBA debut. After enduring personal setbacks that delayed his arrival, Brown said delivering Titan Ultra's first win made the moment even more special. Bahar later revealed that Brown's arrival was delayed after his home was destroyed in a fire, followed by clearance issues with his previous team, making his impact in his first PBA game even more remarkable. Meanwhile, San Miguel kept its perfect record intact after fending off Converge 128-122 in the PBA Season 50 Governors' Cup. The Blackwater Bossing may have come up short, but Cedric Bearfield believes their performance sent a strong message. After pushing Meralco to the limit, the star import says the Bossing have every reason to stay confident as they prepare for another tough test. Here is the exclusive report from our sports correspondent, Zeus Valdez.
Blackwater walk away without the win, but not without belief. After rallying from 17 points down before falling to Meralco by just 2, guard Cedric Bearfield said the Bossing proved they can go toe-to-toe with one of PBA's top teams.
Meralco's a great team. In my opinion, the most complete team. They run, they execute. they attack mismatches. So it was a real challenge for us.
Bearfield finished with a game-high 29 points and led Blackwater's late surge, but more than his individual performance. He was proud of the way his team responded after trailing by as many as 17. The Spitfire guard said the bossing showed the resilience needed to compete with any team in the league.
I'm proud of us because we withstood the runs that they tried to make. We went from down 17 to crawling back in the game and giving ourselves a chance. And a lot to learn from, but a lot to be proud of.
With little time to dwell on the loss, Blackwater now shifts its focus to Barangay Ginebra, which will also be hungry for its first win after an opening day defeat. Bearfield expects the Gene Kings to play a physical game behind new import Riley Grigsby, but believes the bossing can match the challenge.
Obviously, their import had 42. He poses a threat, so we gotta match his intensity, his physicality from what I saw in the last game they played, and I think we'll be okay.
Blackwater returns to the Smart Araneta Coliseum on Friday, July 24 for a 7:30 p.m. showdown with Barangay Ginebra, as both teams look to bounce back and strengthen their standing in the Governor's Cup. Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
For 4 years, Gian Mamuyac called rain or shine home. On Tuesday, the veteran guard faced his former team for the first time. A reunion filled with emotions, memories, and a reminder of the bond that still exists beyond the final buzzer. Once again, here's Zeus Valdez with the details.
The final score may have favored rain or shine, but the biggest story came after the game. Just days after being traded to Phoenix, Gian Mamuyac faced the Elasto Painters for the first time, admitting it wasn't easy playing against the team he spent 4 seasons with.
Siyempre, to see them, to play against them, it's iba feeling kasi siyempre 4 years ko na silang contract. Kita nyo naman, di rin naman sila nagsigil. Vice versa rin naman. So, they were just a better team today. Hopefully, the next time we see each other, kami naman ang good.
After the game, Mamuyac returned to the rain or shine locker room, where the playful banter picked up right where it left off. He also made sure to greet head coach Yeng Giao before tip-off, saying it was his way of showing gratitude to the coach who helped shape his PBA career. While Mamuyac has moved on to a new chapter, rain or shine veteran Beau Belga admitted the team still feels the absence of its former captain.
Nawalan na madaldal. Hindi, Gian kasi is very vocal. He's one of the guys na talagang truly leads us, even at his young age.
Belga said what the Elasto Painters miss most isn't just Mamuyac's defense, but the leadership and energy he brought every day. The veteran big man also revealed that before the trade became official, he encouraged Mamuyac to follow what he believed was best for his career.
Sabi ko, pakinggan mo lang. Sila naman masabay. Sabi ko, kung ano yung talagang nasa puso mo, kung ano yung gusto mo, sundin mo. Kailangan both parties are happy. Hindi pwedeng isa na.
Despite suffering their first loss of the conference, Mamuyac said Phoenix has already shifted its focus to the next game, knowing every win will be crucial in the race for a playoff spot.
Siyempre, kasi talo. You just have to find a way to bounce back. Alam mo naman, as conference, every win matters, diba? So, we have back-to-back games with Blackwater, so you just have to rest and then regroup and then prepare for Blackwater.
Phoenix will look to bounce back when the Fuel Masters face Blackwater on July 28 at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, while Rain or Shine hopes to build on its breakthrough win when it takes on Barangay Ginebra on Sunday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Phoenix may have suffered its first loss of the conference, but Charles Tew made one thing clear: rain or shine, earned the victory. The Fuel Masters head coach said the Elasto Painters played with greater urgency, matching the intensity of a team desperate to avoid a 0-3 start.
Gotta give credit to week one, rain or shine, diba? Well, we knew they'd come out hungrier, desperate as a 0-2 na sila. They were just gonna give it to us. They really outplayed us. They were more physical. They were tougher. We just didn't have our A game today.
Despite praising Rain or Shine's performance, Tew admitted he was disappointed with several officiating decisions that in his view, made an already difficult night even more challenging. The Phoenix mentor said the team will review the game film before deciding whether to formally raise its concerns with the PBA.
I will have to watch the tape, send it to the PBA. I don't know. It's one of the worst games that I've had in this season. But again, don't take away anything from Rain or Shine. They really outplayed us.
Phoenix showed its resilience after erasing most of a 20-point deficit to pull within a single point early in the fourth quarter. But Rain or Shine responded with a decisive run to hand the Fuel Masters their first defeat of the Governor's Cup. Despite the loss, Phoenix remains one of the top teams in Group B with a 3-1 record. Gilas Filipinas 3x3 men have qualified for the 2026 FIBA 3x3 Under-23 World Cup after finishing on top of the FIBA 3x3 Nations League Asia 2 competition in Petaling Jaya, Malaysia. The young Filipinos reached the finals in 5 of 6 stops, winning 3 titles to collect 520 points, 50 more than runner-up Japan. Their consistent run against teams from Japan, New Zealand, Belarus, Singapore, and host Malaysia ended an 8-year absence from the Under-23 World Cup. SBP Executive Director Erica D said the breakthrough reflects the Federation's continued commitment to building the country's 3x3 program, while Program Director Ryan Gregorio thanked the schools, clubs, and coaches who allow their players to represent the national team. Gilas now sets its sights on the FIBA 3x3 Under-23 World Cup on September 15 to 19 in Wuhan, China. JRU stands just one win away from capturing the 19th Philoil Preseason Cup title as the Heavy Bombers look to complete a sweep of San Beda in Game 2 of the finals Thursday at the Philoil Center in San Juan. The Heavy Bombers drew first blood with a 70-59 victory in Game 1 thanks to the combined 41 points of transferees Lawrence Mangubat and Chris Hubilla. Meantime, head coach Nani Apondulan reminded his players the job is far from finished. San Beda, led by Aldos Torculas, Zed Etule, and Jomel Puno, will try to force a deciding Game 3, while JRU aims to complete its title run and claim a championship that has eluded the program for years. Team Manila Philippines is back on top of the world after routing host Team Texas Pride Elite 8-1 to reclaim the 2026 Pony International World Series 18 Under Girls Softball Championship in McAllen, Texas. The Filipinas, who also won back-to-back titles in 2023 and 2024, dominated the championship game behind the brilliant pitching of Edralyn Borico. Their impressive run has also attracted the attention of U.S. colleges, with Texas A&M University and Texas Lutheran University reportedly interested in recruiting several players. The victory further cements Team Manila's reputation as one of the world's premier youth softball programs and adds another international title to the Philippines' growing list of achievements in the sport. Alex Eala is officially headed back to the U.S. Open. The Filipina tennis star has been named to the tournament's main draw, marking her second career appearance at Flushing Meadows and her fourth Grand Slam event of the season. Now ranked world number 29, Eala hopes to build on her breakthrough Wimbledon campaign, where she reached the round of 16 after stunning defending champion Iga Swiatek. Last year, Eala scored her first Grand Slam main draw victory by defeating Clara Tauson in the opening round before falling to Cristina Buxa. After a short break in the Philippines, the Rafa Nadal Academy graduate now turns her focus to the North American hardcourt swing. She will open her preparation at the Mubadala DC Open in Washington, where she will play both singles and doubles, teaming up with 7-time Grand Slam champion Venus Williams. Eala will also compete in the Canada Open and the Cincinnati Open before returning to New York for the U.S. Open, set from August 30 to September 30. The Miami Heat have sparked fresh speculation about a possible reunion with LeBron James after the team's official YouTube channel briefly posted an introductory press conference welcoming the NBA superstar back to South Beach. The live stream was quickly deleted, but not before it circulated across social media and triggered renewed buzz that James could be closing in on a return to Miami. According to the Miami Herald, the video was mistakenly uploaded while the Heat social media team was preparing content in case James ultimately decides to sign with the franchise. While the post does not confirm a deal, it has only intensified speculation surrounding the four-time NBA champion's next move. Miami is considered one of the leading destinations for James, especially after adding two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo to a roster that already features Bam Adebayo under Filipino-American head coach Eric Spoelstra. A return to the franchise where James won 2 NBA championships along with a reunion with team president Pat Riley continues to fuel the rumors. For now, one accidental YouTube post has only made the wait for LeBron James's next team even more intriguing. Chris Bosh believes Miami is the best destination for LeBron James should the four-time NBA champion decide to move on from the Los Angeles Lakers, which he already did. Alongside LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, Bosh helped form the Miami Heat's Big Three, a dynasty that reached 4 straight NBA Finals from 2011 to 2014 and captured back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013. With reports continuing to link LeBron to several possible destinations, Bosh believes Miami still offers the kind of culture, stability, and winning mindset that has made the franchise a consistent title contender. For Bosh, the decision is about more than just basketball.
If I were in LeBron James' shoes, I would choose Miami. And here's why. If you really think about it, they are going to put a team around Giannis to be able to compete for a championship. If it were me, if I were in LeBron James' shoes, I think Miami is the best choice. Still some free agents out there, still the ability to build a team that can compete, but most importantly, the comfort of the family.
WBC welterweight champion Ryan Garcia says he's entering a new chapter in his career as he prepares to defend his title against Conor Benn on September 12 in Las Vegas. Garcia said winning a world title has made him more focused and disciplined, adding that he wants to leave behind the controversies that have followed him in recent years. He also called on longtime promoter Oscar De La Hoya to stop making public comments that could undermine his career, saying he wants a more united team moving forward. The 27-year-old also revealed that his contract with Golden Boy Promotions is nearing its end and said he will explore his options after the Benn fight. For now, Garcia remains focused on retaining his WBC title and continuing what he believes is the strongest stretch of his boxing career. Former world champions Errol Spence Jr. and Tim Tszyu head into their highly anticipated middleweight showdown this weekend in Sydney, with both fighters desperate to revive their careers after a string of setbacks. The tension has spilled beyond the ring. Spence again refused to shake Tszyu's hand, saying his opponent's pre-fight comments about breaking his eye and retiring him crossed the line. Tszyu, meanwhile, said this is his lose-yourself moment as he looks to return to world title contention. Spence has changed trainers, now working with veteran coach Ronnie Shields, while Tszyu has teamed up with Hall of Famer Jeff Fenech. The bout, to be fought at 160 pounds, could put the winner back in the mix for a world title shot, while the loser faces the possibility of seeing his championship aspirations slip even further away. Up next, she has conquered the world, ruled Asia, and continues to raise the bar for Philippine Jiu-Jitsu. We'll find out what continues to drive Annie Ramirez after more than a decade of success. how she's preparing for a new weight class and what's next in her quest to bring more glory to the Philippines when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. She has done it again. Filipina Jiu-Jitsu star Annie Ramirez ruled the continent once more, winning the gold medal in the women's 57-kilogram division of the 2026 Asian Jiu-Jitsu Championships in Jordan. Now set to compete in a new weight class for next year's Asian Games, the multi-time international champion continues to evolve her game while carrying the Philippine flag on the world stage. Joining us now is reigning Asian Jiu-Jitsu champion Annie Ramirez. Annie, welcome back to The Scorecard.
Hi, hello. Good evening, Anton, and sa lahat nakikinig ng The Scorecard.
Maraming salamat sa oras mo, Annie, and congratulations on another Asian Championship gold. Ano pa ba ang biggest motivation mo to keep competing and beating Asia's best, Annie?
I think yung preparation, syempre yung hard work na ginagawa ko, then yung mga taong naniniwala sa kakayahan ko at sumusuporta sa akin.
Annie, you've already won world titles, meron ka na ring Asian Games gold, at ngayon, panibagong Asian Championship. Saan mo ilalagay ang medal na ito sa career mo at bakit ito special para sa'yo?
Yung gusto ko sa ilalagay, siguro i-keep ko na lang kasi wala na talagang mapaglagyan. I think importante sa akin yung Asian Championship stint ko this time kasi mas nakita ko na mas nag-evolve ako as an athlete. So yung mga ina-upgrade ko na technique, gagawa ko na siya during the competition.
That's good to hear, Annie. And one of the things na pinag-usapan mo rin before was about overcoming anxiety. So, paano nakaka-apekto ang experience na yon sa mindset mo ngayon, especially sumasaba ka sa mga high-pressure na match?
Maganda doon kasi daanan ko na siya before, so alam ko na kung paano ko i-handle yung sarili ko during that moment, di ba? Kung paano ko hingi ng tulong sa sports psych, if necessary, before the matches or gano'n. So, mas ko na siya, mas control ko na siya unlike before.
Annie, kanina you mentioned na marami kang dinagdag na mga techniques. So, ang dinagdag mo, mga leg locks, mga bagong submission techniques. Gaano kahalaga ang patuloy na pag-evolve ng game mo? Especially ngayon, napapanood ka na ng mga nakakalaban mo and maybe they have a breakdown or a scouting report sa mga strengths mo.
Yes, like sinabi mo, ngayon kasi is very high-tech na. Sa lahat ng mga matches ko is naka-record. I mean, one click away ka lang sa internet, diba? So, yun nga, importante yung nag-upgrade ka ng moves or techniques. Siyempre, aside dun sa favorite technique ko before, na sinasharpen ko pa rin naman, yung in-add ko is, just in case na hindi mag-work yung first move ko, yun yung mga follow-through. Then, mas nag-i-strength and conditioning na rin ako than the usual. So, ayun. Keep adding talaga kasi kailangan nag-evolve ka talaga kasi nababantayan ka ng kalaban mo. So, at least, busy sila para depensahan yung mga pwede mong gawin rather than alam na nila yung gagawin mo na ito na yung gagawin niya. So, kung may bago kang ibibigay, mas sila, busy silang depensahan niya.
Annie, ngayon na nakamit mo na yung Asian title, all eyes are now on the upcoming World Championships at syempre, yung Asian Games. Anong next goal mo at ano pa ang gusto mong ma-achieve para sa Pilipinas?
Syempre, sana ma-defend ko yung World Championship muna. Then after that World Championship is yung Asian Games. Ibang weight category yung Asian Games for this time, pero wala namang imposible basta naghahanda ka.
All right, ito Annie, you'll be competing in the women's 52-kilogram division at the Asian Games, tama ba? After dominating at 57 kilograms.
Yes, tama.
Annie, ano ang biggest challenge ng pagbaba ng weight and how are you making sure na hindi to makakaapekto sa performance mo?
Actually, na-try kong bumaba ng 52 early this year. So, as per performance naman, okay naman. Sobrang malakas ako, pakiramdam ko, maganda yung performance ko. Ano lang is yung paano ka bababa ng 52. Yun lang yung, I think, the biggest challenge. Kasi in 57 nga, nag-weight cut ako eh. What more na lang sa 52. So, it's another times 2 ng weight cutting. Pero hindi naman din imposible yun as long as proper calorie deficit, then training, then mindset, and syempre, di ba? Kaya naman yun. Hindi naman malabong magawa ulit na bumaba ng 52.
All right. Well, Annie, again, best of luck and congratulations again on this latest championship. And we wish you continued success as you continue to raise the flag here in the Philippines and all over the world.
Thank you, Anton.
Thank you very much, Annie. Mabuhay ka. Annie Ramirez, our Jiu-Jitsu champion, here with us on the Scorecard. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody, and good night.